Hi everyone, it's Rob here from and today I'm just going to show you a couple of the new features that came out with Elementor 3.2. What is Elementor? It is a drag and drop page builder plugin for WordPress. We love using it. It's so easy to use. You can make some seriously awesome bespoke designs with it. We also love it because it makes making changes really easy, very quickly. You know, when we're talking about the growth ecosystem, we're always talking about making data-driven decisions, and you know, when we see data and we decide that we need to make changes, you know, we can make them really quickly with Elementor. So let's go through some of the features then. So the first one I want to look at is the text path, which is in our general elements text path here. We can see some of the examples that I've made here, but if we scroll down, we'll have a play around down here. So if I click on the element, we've got our text in here, we've got the growth ecosystem, and what this allows us to do is basically make the text follow a bespoke sort of path, if you like. Normally text will just go in a straight line. So our options here are wave, arc, circle, line, oval, and spiral, and you can see the path here curving around underneath the text. We can turn it off, so I can turn it off like that. And the great thing about this is we've also got custom, and that means that we can go to a designer and we can ask, can we have a custom path made please in the form of an SVG, and then we can make that text follow that specific path. So if you've got shapes and lines maybe that, you know, are bespoke to your branding, then this is, you know, it's going to be really powerful for your branding. So we've then got, if I just quickly go into our style options, we've got the typical sort of size options. We can rotate. We've got text typography options, word spacing, and also start point, as well as sort of hover options. So we can have shrink or grow, for example. So when I hover over it, we can make it grow. So that is the text path. Really looking forward to seeing how that works, you know, and what people create with that one. Next, we will scroll down. We'll go down to our button here. So we can now use gradients in our buttons. Previously it was sort of solid colors. We'd have to do some CSS to get gradients in there. But no, now we just have to use Elemental like we do with any element. So instead of having classic, then all we have to do is click gradient in our style options for buttons, and we just have to select our colors and change it. We can also change the hover options so that when we hover over, our button changes. It's quite a harsh transition, to be honest. We'll probably be able to work out some way to slow that down at some point. Maybe even Elementor will come up with that. So final, in terms of design features, the final thing I want to show you is masking. If you're a designer, you're probably familiar with the concept of masking. We can make our images, well, actually, we can make any element in Elementor take the shape of a mask, but I think it's going to be most powerful when we are using images. So here's an example. Here's our image here. Previously, I would have to go into Photoshop. I would put the image into a circle and I would upload it as a circle in our media file in WordPress. But now we have masking options, and I can just go to edit the image. I can go to the advanced options and go down to mask, turn that on, and we can see we've got a circle. We've also got flower, sketch, triangle, blob, and hexagon. Then we've got some size options, as well as custom size options as well. Let's just go back to fit and position as well. So much like the paths, we've also got custom, and this is going to be really powerful for bespoke brands. So if you've got, like I said with the paths, if you've got specific shapes that are bespoke to your branding, this is going to be really powerful for you. So in this example, I have uploaded an SVG in the shape of a birthday cake. This image is from probably around 2013 when we got our first office. We've just celebrated our 9th year. So I thought it was appropriate to make a birthday cake SVG. I've uploaded that and I've applied that mask to this image. So that's going to be really powerful, and yeah, it's going to change the way that websites are being built with Elementor, I think. Finally, then we'll look at responsive mode. This is changed slightly, so we can still flick between our desktop, mobile, and tablet really easily, but we can now also select and create bespoke or custom breakpoints. Breakpoints are at what point the design will change depending on the size of the screen. So yeah, that's going to be really handy for designers in Elementor. That's it for Elementor 3.2. We will keep you posted with any future updates in with Elementor. If you have any questions, feel free to send them over to me about the growth ecosystem, about Elementor, about this video. Anything, just send them over and I will gladly answer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.